This woman's a psychopath. And I'm telling you guys that right now. This woman straight came to my house one day and slapped me across the face and told me, at 26 years old, and told me if I ever talked to her daughter again, that she was going to kill me. I better watch, you better watch her. But that, I was right up there at that house when it happened. I was like, what the?
This is Stephen White. In December 2022, 52-year-old Harold Peanut Allen passes away suddenly. His wife Marsha Allen and her daughter Ashley Jones appear devastated. At the time, there's no suspicion of foul play. Almost a year later, the Allen home is hit in a burglary, and that crime will expose a horrifying truth police could never have seen coming. The burglars are quickly identified the next day through surveillance footage Marsha provides to detectives. One of them, Stephen White, is an acquaintance of Ashley's. Deputies locate Stephen to question him about the break-in. What he tells them leaves them stunned.
So you have any idea why we're here today?
Well, they said that y'all got me on camera last night burglarizing the place.
Okay. So you
And my husband.
If that's the case, you know anything about it?
No.
Okay.
My husband and I sat up last night till about 4 o'clock in the morning watching Nope. He's off work today. He works at Gym Pack. We started the movie a couple weeks ago. Haven't had time to finish it. Okay. I personally think I have strep or something. Been running a fever. My tongue is all swollen and sore, and my mouth is red and white. So just letting y'all know that. I've laid up in there sick. I've been having diarrhea all night. Like our kids went to school this morning. That was about it. I stood up on the balcony and said bye to the kids so they don't get sick. They're at school right now. I know my car was stolen yesterday.
Well, let me tell you this, okay? So I haven't seen the video. I have not seen it. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I have. I'm going to be able to see it. The homeowner has the video. She's sending the we got 3 detectives out on at the house right now that was burglarized.
Who?
Okay?
Well, I don't even know anybody in Jackson County aside from my Aunt Ida.
Well, the person that owns the problem, or I'm sorry, not problem. The person that owns the house identified either you or him. I don't know which one. And they said that someone was.
I don't get close. I don't know if I'm sick or not. I didn't get to make it to the doctor.
They said someone was wearing a mask there, like they might have been sick or something like that. So,
I mean,
but they identified you guys. Okay.
y'all are more than welcome to check my whole entire.
So listen though, real quick, okay? Because this, you know, whether or not you did or didn't, I just want to share some information from me to you, some knowledge, okay? I've done this for a while. You know, I've been a police officer for a minute, all right? And one lie always leads to a second lie.
Second lie,
and then a third lie and a fourth lie, and it's going to make it look a hell of a lot worse, all right? And it'll save embarrassment whenever I show the video or show the pictures, and you're like, well, you know, what can I say to that? Because
I would love to see the video.
Okay, I do too.
Because I got 3.
Well, I got a picture here.
Can I see it?
Already. In time, yes.
Because I would certainly love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks. Let me see again.
There's 3 or 4 of them on there.
Yes, that one was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There's the picture. And that's just one of the 5 that they sent us. That's not.
And they got video too.
And we got video. That's just a still shot from a video.
Hold on, let me see here. I mean, I really do not have a hat. I don't even have a hat.
What about the car? Or the car that you're in there? I don't know.
This here's my car. Somebody stole it from me on Sunday night.
And how'd you get it back then?
Because I filed a police report and we found it over here. But I had 3 keys for this. And I had my one set of keys is in there. The other keys I'm pretty sure is in my somewhere.
Okay, so listen.
And I have my second.
So listen. I just want you to know, okay, that there's more than just that picture. All right.
You've seen it.
90% of the burglaries or break-ins that we work, if we can make our victim, the person that was stolen from, happy, if we can get their stuff back, that's going to make all the difference in the world, okay? So right now for you, this is the key moment and what happens from here. We either get the stuff back, or I think you know probably what's coming.
You just go to jail and sit and rot. Or you get the stuff back and go to jail and sit and rot. So
90% of the burglary, hey, I'm not bullshitting you, all right?
I understand.
This isn't my case, so I have no reason to bullshit you, but listen to me and listen to how I'm telling you this. 90% of the burglaries that we work, if we can get the stuff back to the owner and make them happy, they're the victim. I'm not the victim. The state of Indiana is not the victim. The person that you took the stuff from is the victim. That's who we have to make happy. You don't have to make me happy. You don't have to make the prosecutor happy. You have to make them happy. They're the ones pursuing the charges.
Yeah.
If you would have done something, possession of methamphetamine, the state of Indiana is the victim. Okay?
There. If I come up with stuff right now, you can call this lady up
and say, hey, you know, he was honest.
So if she don't press charges, it's good.
I can't speak for what the person will do, but I can tell you that in 90% of the cases that we work with burglaries, if we can make the victim happy, it's better for the suspect. And it's going to look a hell of a lot better for you if we get this stuff back. Okay, man? Just straight up between us, me and him and you. Just we get that stuff back. You know how good that's going to make you look?
Wouldn't make me look very good.
It's going to make you look a lot better if they don't, because we already know who was in the house. And what do you think that he's going to say when we talk to him? You're first, man. You get the first opportunity.
He was right here at home in the bed watching Nope.
We have him on video too, and in the pictures.
How in the world did our kids say goodbye to us this morning?
Because that was at like 5 o'clock or 5:30.
Our kids get up at 6 and get off on the bus at 7.
So you're saying it wasn't him?
No.
It was somebody else then. Because that person does have a mask on.
Yep. I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. I'll explain the whole thing, but it's ugly. Because that lady is the lady who told me to go get this. Her name's Marsha Buxton. And she asked me to go get that because her husband, Harold Allen, passed away of unknown causes in December.
Okay.
And according to her, her husband passed away because she needed that life insurance money. But she did not get that life insurance money because the policy was set to go to his brother.
How old is the lady that you're talking about?
Marsha Buxton. 50, 51.
Does she live there?
Yeah, in that house. She got it because whenever she married the man,
you know where it's at?
Signed Freetown, I reckon. She gave me an address. She said, "Hey, honey, I need you to go up in here. I need you to grab someone and go up in here." And she told me to meet this dude up there, and I did. And I went over there. She wanted us to get rid of it, and this woman has hated me for years. But I'm best friends with her daughter.
Okay. What's the daughter's name?
Ashley Jones.
Okay.
She don't live here. She lives out in New Mexico somewhere right now. Because she told her mom she was not satisfied. I guess apparently Marsha asked Ashley if she could help her take care of her husband. And Ashley has a little baby that's mixed. And pardon my French, she was going on and on about how I got Ashley's a lesbian. She's with a Puerto Rican woman. And Marsha was going on and on about you don't need to be with none of them fucking spicks. You just need to come home and live with me. Trust me, after Christmas I'll have enough money to take care of us all for the rest of our lives. That's how she is. So, she told me, and I already deleted all the messages, like she asked me to. She said, "Hey, I'll give you $3,000 if you can go to my house." Gave me the safe code.
Marsha did or Ashley
did? Yes,
did?
Marsha did. She said, "You can go down there, you can get this, and I need it all taken somewhere please, because his brothers is trying to get into my house and they want to take me to court and take all of Harold's guns and everything. I said, Marsha, I'm a felon. I cannot have guns. Right now, I'm sick. I'm really sick. I was on my way to the doctor. Right now, and I don't have no messages. I don't have no proof of this. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't. I deleted it because I'm like sitting here like, I have to choose between camping out in my parents' garage, or you could pay me $3,000 to get your shit and move it down here, and I'm supposed to wait until her mom and dad get home, Teresa and Alan White, because they don't know nothing about it. They're old. They're like kind of getting...
That's Marsha's mom and dad?
Yeah, it's Teresa and Alan White. Okay. They're getting kind of loopy. But so Marsha, when they got back home from Tennessee, was going to come over here, because I told her, listen, I'm pardon my French.
Oh, you're fine,
But
man.
I said, listen, I'm not fucking... I got 2 kids. My husband is schizophrenic. My dad is running from there. We got a lot of shit going on. I am not about to drive guns across this town. If you have this antique, so be it. I don't want no bullets or no loaded weapons in my car. And she took everything apart and she said everything exactly where it was supposed to go. And I got what I could get. She told me to go on Monday night and Tuesday night. It sounds to me like she set me up real quick. Because she said she wanted it to be removed from the house. Her exact words, I want this to be removed from the house before I get back from Tennessee and set up my cameras. Because I need to be able to tell his brothers that all these things were gone because they're mine. And I don't want them to try to fight me in court over it. Over an inherit, like, you know what?
Right.
Probate.
This was all done
Probate
through, this
court.
was all done through text?
Yeah, from a text now number that she had.
Okay.
And you don't have any text messages?
No, because I deleted the messages.
Would she have the text messages on her phone?
I
Possibly.
she wouldn't. But
She wouldn't have them?
I'm sure she wouldn't. Because she told me, oh, well, make sure you delete all this stuff. Because... Hello? Sorry. Hey, listen, I'm sitting here talking to some cops about some shit that's going on right now, bro. I was getting to go to the doctor and then come by and grab you if I didn't have strep. But I'm not going to be able to get you to work today, man. I'm sorry. I'm sick as f***. Now there's a lot of shit going on. I'm probably going to get arrested and go to jail. Swear to God. But listen, listen, bro, I love you, alright? I'll get a hold of you. If I were you, I'd call your mother-in-law and ask if she can take you to work. I've got to go. Alright, well, let me talk to these officers, please. Bye. I'm sorry. It's not working. Either way, that's the situation. She told me straight up. She said, look, I had to take care of Harold, maybe his name was Harold Allen or Alan Harold. Hell, I don't fucking know. But she told me that she specifically told me the windows on the back side of the house, if you go around the propane tank, have not been changed. She did not change those windows. Mm-hmm. If you look at that house, every window is brand new, and I've never been there before in my life. And she told me this. If you look in that house, every window is brand new, okay? She said if you go across, you'll see the wood, like the back windows are old and wooden. They've not been changed. On the first, I think it's the first one, rip open the screen because there's a little hole there. She had already pre-cut a hole in the screen. Rip open the screen and throw a rock through it. That's exactly what she said. There's a rock. The rock was placed outside, already there, like by her. Grab that rock, throw it through it. The other person, whoever it was that she had, that I met up with, I don't even know this guy from Adam. Mm-hmm. Seriously, he said his name was Richard. That's what he told me. He said his name was Richard.
Was he younger, older?
I don't know. He had a mask on the whole time.
I mean, did he sound like he was 15 years old?
He was probably my age, maybe a little bit older than me. He sounded pretty rough, not going to lie. But he was skin and bones. I mean, I know that much. Because I told him straight up whenever he got in the car, I was like, look, dude, I don't know you. I assume you know Marsha. And he said, no names. No names. Had me unplug my Bluetooth thing, turn my phone off, and everything. Like, dude took my phone, and he is the one who told me where to go. Like, because I had the directions in my phone. I'm like, okay, this is what I've been told to do. He had me take and turn off my phone until we got there. And then when we got there, he took my phone, turned it back on, literally pointed it at my face, and unlocked it. Went and turned off all of my location services.
Okay.
Now, I'm thinking this is sketchy, but I know that Marsha sent us to get guns. I don't know this guy. I don't know if he's got a loaded gun or not, because he did have something in his pocket. I don't want to get shot.
Okay.
You know,
So then whenever you found the rock.
I didn't throw the rock into the window.
Oh, okay.
Because I was ready to leave. And if you watch outside cameras, you see me walking around like, listen, man, I'm walking around. Listen, man, we're not going to get...
So what happened once
We're not going to get in here.
Once you seen or she told you that the window or the screen had been pre-cut, rock was out there?
Yeah, and she even said there's like a window and a storm window. And she said the first window is really thin. You're going to have to pull it up and throw the rock through the second one. It'll bust it. And she said that the back door, which is by there's a screened-in porch area. She said that door is unlocked, but the screen doors are locked. Not the front screen door, but the back screen door. She wanted me to go around, and there was a rip in that screen, and it was like taped on. Well, I don't know how it was on. It was stuck down, so you couldn't tell. She said if you touch that screen, you'll feel it. It'll open. Reach in there and unlock it. You can go in the door that way. So he busted the window, and I said, look, she told me to go do this. And that's exactly what I did. 100%. I went over there. There was a rip. Pushed it up. I opened it up. We're good. And I had a whole list that I needed to get.
Who threw the rock through the window, or did you guys end up having to throw it?
The Richard guy did. Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Because it was like, she wanted us to do that. And then she told me to leave that door unlocked so I could use it. And tonight, I was supposed to go back and completely do it. And she wanted me to burn the house down because apparently when she was young, she burnt her house down in Deputy.
She burnt her house down in Deputy?
Yeah. She took her 5-year-old daughter to her grandparents and burnt the house down in Deputy.
But you were supposed to go back tonight and burn the house down.
Yeah, I wasn't cool with that. I wasn't going to burn that damn house down. I'm not doing that. I was like, look, I'm not going to do that. She said, well, if you don't burn it down, you need to make it look like you've broken in there and make it look vandalized so I can get the insurance money.
Okay.
That's what she was all about.
So to help you out, you know, with what you're telling us, okay, and from what you've told us, I mean, we're gonna have to use the cell phone, but I think it might be able to help you because our guys can get information from phones even whenever it's been deleted. Right. So there's a chance. So what I need you to do with your phone is to put it on airplane mode.
Okay.
And is that a?
That's an iPhone.
It's an iPhone.
Yes,
so
sir.
you got it on airplane mode?
Yes.
Is there a password to get into it?
There is. I can unset it if you would like.
Or you can just tell me what the password is.
Well, okay, it's 478281.
47.
I got it.
8281.
8281. 478281.
Can I call her daughter real quick and let her know what the hell?
Not right now.
4782.
Well, can I get a couple? If I'm going to go to jail, can I please? And you all come walk with me.
I'm not sure what's going to happen, but
hang on just a second. 47.
47. 8281.
I got you.
I'm going to have to ask the detectives, but I'm going to put, if you get that on airplane, just go ahead and place
May
it
I
in
get
here.
some numbers out of here? I don't have no idea.
We'll let you do that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let you do that. You do have it on airplane
It
mode.
is. Oh, I didn't just set the password though. Oh, well, you got it. That's fine.
You're 100% that's the password?
100%.
Okay. If it's not the password,
47. Well, let me see. I'll show you right now.
478281.
This is the last of my social security number. Lock it. Well, I didn't. Let's screenshot it.
Okay.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you being really cooperative.
Face ID. Okay. 47.
To be honest with you, 8281.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Perfect.
Thanks, man.
I mean,
And you think that if we're
dangerous.
able to find the messages and stuff, it's going to have her.
Well, it's on text now.
So how come you guys are doing it on text and not like face to face?
She messaged me on text now and said, I need a favor. And I
Oh,
said,
I got
"Who's
you."
this? And she said, it's Ashley's mom.
Now, since you're being like completely cool with us and all,
I'm trying to not
and
go
I'm
to
not
jail for
making-
something that I was
well,
asked
I'm not
to do by
promising
this
you
woman.
what could happen.
I know.
But are you sure? Are you sure that Ashley's not the one that messaged you to go do that?
I'm not.
Because the information that we have or that we're getting could be a little bit conflicting on that part. Like Ashley, and if it is Ashley, just tell me.
No,
it's
I'm
Ashley.
not. I'm really not sure if it's Ashley or Marsha. That's the thing. They've been like this the whole life.
But do you have your phone? Is it labeled as Ashley if she was to text you?
No,
So,
not at all.
But the person that texted said this is Marsha?
Well, she called me on my text now number. She sat in your favor. I said, "Who is this?" And I got a call from a text now number. This has been a couple of months ago.
And then it was supposed to go down on this date.
Yes. I was 100% told on the 18th. I'm gonna go on this. She's gonna leave till Friday. She was supposed to leave and come back home on Sunday.
You know where she went?
Tennessee.
That was the mom.
Yeah.
Marsha.
So when was the
I
last
got
time
you.
that you talked to him?
To Marsha?
Yeah.
Lord, that's been like 3 months ago.
So you didn't talk to anybody yesterday?
No.
You just went out there yesterday because you knew that time was coming up.
This was the time. I went on the exact time and the moment that I was told to go.
And where do you say you met this other guy at?
In Seymour, if you go up through Seymour, okay, and then you go to Uniontown. Well, you go into Uniontown, right?
Sure.
And go right up like you're going to go to Vallejo.
Mm-hmm.
If you turn left right there like you're going to go to Vallejo, you go before you get to that bridge that crosses over, you know what I'm talking about?
Vallejo?
Hold on. If you're on that back road, I don't know the name of it. The first back road that you turn on, if you're coming from like Uniontown, you go around those sharp ass curves, through that bridge.
Are you on 250 or 31?
On 31.
Okay.
You go around those sharp curves, and then there's that one road that comes out through Crothersville. You go past that, and where Cummins used to be at, on the left-hand side, you know what I'm saying? You go up, and you cross a bridge, and then you go around the next curve. And if you keep going straight, you're going to go up to the TA Travel Center. Or you can turn left, and there's like a left turn lane, and it takes you to all the factories and stuff behind Valley. There's big houses over there with a lake. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
The dude was, if you turn, before you cross that bridge crossing the interstate, there's a road. It's a dead-end road, I believe. You turn down it, you go left and turn down it. And you go on down, and on the right-hand side, there's an old abandoned house type. Well, there wasn't an abandoned house there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a drive. It's all grown up with grass and stuff.
I think you're on King Avenue. Go up and over the railroad tracks, turn left and left again, and it's a dead end. That's the only place you can be, I think.
Don't cross the tracks yet. All right. You turn left onto that road. God damn it, what's the name of that?
Pin Oak, maybe.
I guess. It goes way down, and you can turn left and
come right back out.
Go over and turn left. No, you can't come right back out. It takes you over like to Brownstown and stuff.
I don't know.
At the animal hospital? At the vet, you turn left?
On 31?
Yeah.
And the Pines used to be right there.
Yeah.
You know where the Pines was at?
Yeah.
It's like I think it's right before you get to the Pines. It's the only road that you can turn left on to go straight across to the other side of Seymour. It kind of
the
curves.
Golf course used to be there.
I don't know nothing about
on
that.
Trash Hollow. Ash Hollow, there's a lake right there at Trash Hollow. Turn back to the right, takes you about.
Oh, go up and over 65.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't go up and over 65. He was at that road before you hit over the bridge.
If you turn left of the wall, that's a dead end.
And he was just standing there. And I saw the mask. He was actually sitting down. I saw the mask. And I flashed my lights twice. Like, what? He's like, this dude will be waiting for you. Just go down the valley road. You'll see him. I kind of cracked my window over there, too. Not even a lot. I was like, you know, Marsha, she sent me for you. No names. I'm Richard, man. I doubt what that was his real name. I'm Richard, man. I'm Richard. That's exactly what he said. He was Richard.
Now, I will tell you this, okay? And I'm just trying to be straight up with you, all right? I'm not going to be an asshole to you at all right?
Look, I'm giving you guys the 100% everything.
But I'm going to tell you that our guys are going through that home with a fine-tooth comb. They got video of everything. He showed me 2 or 3 videos since we've been sitting here. And there's a lot of stuff that was handled, a lot of stuff that was messed with, touched. So they're going to do DNA swabs. And if the DNA swabs, if we come back to him, it's kind of going to counteract the truthful stuff.
He has no idea what's going on. But I can tell you right now, Marsha hates him, and Marsha told my best friend, because listen, her daughter Ashley told me in November when we were living in Florida. She said, if you ever come back to Indiana, don't put it on your Facebook, because my mom is watching you, and she don't like that husband of yours, because she thinks that Nathaniel caused a rift between Ashley and her years ago.
Okay. I'm just saying, you're being awful truthful with us, so I didn't want your truth
because this woman's a
to be contradicted by
this
just
woman is a fucking murderer. Okay. I know that. I have not gone to nobody and said anything because I don't have no proof on it. This woman's a psychopath. And I'm telling you guys that right now. Harold Allen was her husband. She set a life insurance policy for him, went and married him. I don't know when she married him because since I've left, I've been away from her. This woman straight came to my house one day and slapped me across the face and told me, at 26 years old, and told me if I ever talked to her daughter again, that she was going to kill me. You better watch her. But I was right up there at that house when it happened. I was like, what the?
So was there
She got in her little car and she dipped off and left.
Was there any messages last night that were sent of where you were supposed to pick this guy up?
No. So I took the road to Vallejo, and that's how she put it. The road to Vallejo. When we talked about this, she said, I'm going to have someone waiting for you at the road to Vallejo. I've still got to figure out who I'm going to have to help you. Okay.
The road to Vallejo, though, is...
And she said, I can assure you that you're... Well, it doesn't go to Vallejo, but it's like the back way from here to Vallejo. She knows that because years and years ago, her daughter's...
I mean, that part just doesn't make sense to me, but maybe you can explain that more at the sheriff's department, because, that's not making... I'll just be honest, that's not making sense.
If you have...
That you haven't talked to anybody in 2 months, and then you know exactly where to drive and catch this guy just standing with a mask on,
I had called Ashley, and I told her, your mom wants me to go do this. And I don't reckon she knows anything about it. I can call her back right now.
That's okay.
But I don't reckon that she knows.
Maybe the detectives might want you to do that, but right now, with me knowing, all I know is basically what you're telling me and a little bit of
and I can give you information, but Marsha's not stupid.
Here's what I do know.
Because she done killed her husband and her mother-in-law and got away with that.
So here's what I do know. And if you need
I do know how that happened,
too. And if you need me to ask these guys to go move to, inside or go somewhere else, but what I do know is that we need that stuff back, okay? From last night. And that's gonna help you more probably than anything. I don't know about today. I'm still not making you any promises because whatever the detective out there tells me that we got to do, we got to do. If we got to take you, he may just want us to take you in, detain you so he can question you. And you may have to go with us to our sheriff's department.
You know what? What I really 100% all honesty, at this point, right now, if she's sitting here trying to set me up like this, I am 100%. I would rather I'll get stranded in Seymour. But if one of you...
Lady over here.
Yeah, that was the lady that was up here a while ago.
Oh, okay. I got you.
My mother and father have no idea that Marsha has asked me to do this, and my mom hates Marsha Buxton.
Okay.
And I would really... This is their property. But...
Well, here's how that works. They gave us consent to search.
They did.
But you live here, so we're going to need you to tell us.
I know.
Okay?
And I can grab everything that is here. The guy took... Because she told him specifically. And it was like he made me follow him everywhere. I would walk away. I'm not going to look. She told me to be careful. And he kept hollering, screaming. And here's what's fucked up. He kept screaming my name. Steven! 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 I really, for a moment, that's really fucked up.
Well, is the stuff in the garage?
It's in the upstairs.
It's in the upstairs?
Yep.
Is your hat up there, too?
I'm sorry?
That hat that you got on? Or is it in your car?
No, that guy took all that shit.
Okay.
And I dropped him back off. Lord, he took a trash bag And the hat.
And this is the car that you guys drove to the house?
Yes, sir.
So this car wasn't stolen, right?
No, it was stolen yesterday, and I got it back.
Okay.
Stephen is read his Miranda rights, and deputies perform an initial search of his vehicle.
This woman's hated me for years. My mother will attest to it that she's hated me for years. And to be quite honest with you,
is this your dad right here?
John White, yes it is. Let me be straight up honest with you too. I was just living in Florida. My best friend and I invested in businesses out in Colorado, property out in Colorado.
Is this?
Yes, sir.
Where'd it take you up that way?
What?
It took you way up.
Yeah, it brought me around in a circle, and I don't know why. It still said I had 0.9 miles to go.
My mom's gonna be so pissed. She's gonna throw me out. I'm gonna be so homeless.
Do you have all the guns and everything here, you said?
Yes. Yeah, because she was supposed to come and get them.
So how much stuff is not here?
He took, the Richard guy, took a red and black flash drive and a white flash drive. And he took some keys, like a key ring, and it looked like it had like 20 or 30 different safe keys on. They weren't house keys.
So how many guns are there?
Keys. I have no idea.
Approximately.
25, 30. There's a lot. There's ammo. There's everything.
So how
she told me specifically, clear the safe. The code is 308887. Clear the safe and take everything out of it, except I don't need the small stuff.
And you think that was Marsha that gave you the code?
I'm pretty sure, because it was text now. The call was on text now. But to be honest with you, Marsha and Ashley look just alike, sound just alike, dress just alike. They're the same kind of psychopath.
But you had the text until last night.
No, I had written everything that she wanted me to down on paper.
And where's that at?
Well, I threw it.
Where at?
Out. Like, I threw it out on the side of the road and lit that shit on fire. Like, you know. So it kind of makes me look bad as shit. I can't even tell you the address right now without going back into my phone and looking on my Waze. The only place the address is, it's on my Waze.
Okay.
So
do you have an idea of where you threw that out at?
County Road 600 or County Road 610 East. I'm not sure which one it was, but it's on the way back, like when you go into Uniontown from Brownstown.
600 South, maybe?
Yeah, and it runs into, like, I think 300 or something. It runs into something and you go around that detour. The roadblock that's there, you know what I'm talking about. It brings you out right on the other side of it.
710, like 710 East?
Maybe.
Sounds like you might have been at 710 East and 400 South.
600.
That 400.
I know, we're 300 East.
It comes to
and
600,
right? Because there's a detour on 250.
Right, but there's nothing else with a 10 besides 710 East. And the road was 710 East. 710.
There's 710 and there's
That's the only one there is.
I looked at 710, but I turned on 600. There was a utility truck
heading back. Whoever takes you back, you think you could show them about where that's at?
Yeah.
I'll bet you money I know right where it's at.
Yeah.
And it's on fire? You put it on fire?
I mean, I burnt to ash. Like, and the dude sat right there and watched. It burnt to ash. You guys need to look.
Where'd you drop the Richard guy off at?
You already did, didn't you?
I dropped him off out whenever I was coming back through.
They may want pictures, though.
Hold on. When I turn on that road from 600, it was like a road before we got to the Uniontown, where you go back around where the lights out on 250. There was a road off on the side of 250. He said, "Here's good enough. You can drop me off here." And he said he had someone coming to pick him up, and had the mask on the whole time. I kind of chuckled at one moment because I was nervous as f***. I didn't know if the man had a gun on him or not, because he had like layers. And I was like, dude, it's really not a good idea to be driving around right now with you having a mask on looking like that in my goddamn car. Period.
And this was early this morning.
Yeah.
Did anybody here see you taking the 20-some guns from here to the upstairs?
My husband did.
So he knows about where the guns?
Yes.
Okay. So he probably has a decent idea of why we're here.
He's terrified of fucking Marsha as well. Because, like I said, this woman threatened to kill me if I ever spoke to her daughter again. She threatened to kill him years ago before I moved out of here. Like, dude, whenever I moved out of here, I fucking moved all the way to Florida, and I changed my address. I didn't even live in Pensacola. I lived in Century, and put that I lived way down in Pensacola by Fort Walton Beach, so that she thought that I lived in Pensacola down by Fort Walton Beach. Okay. When I confronted Ashley about this, she called me and acted like she didn't know nothing about it. My mom's gone crazy. She's on all kinds of medications, but her husband did die on Christmas Eve, and it was horrible. We didn't know what was wrong with him. We thought his medicine was going nuts, but she kept saying she couldn't call 911. She couldn't call 911, and then he fell, and she asked us to get him up, and we almost couldn't get him up because he was a really fat man, apparently. I don't know this man. I don't know him at all. And apparently that was Christmas Eve. And her daughter told me after that happened, they stayed patient and calm, but then she started talking about her girlfriend, okay? And Ashley was afraid she was going to kill her girlfriend, so she dipped out and took off to New Mexico.
So everybody ran from her.
She actually just now came back. Ashley came back to visit her mom with her daughter and visit her nanny and stuff because she had birth certificate and stuff. And so Ashley knew what was going on, but Ashley said, if I can find it, please get it. And I did. Because she's like, I don't want my mom having any of this information. She has all my birth certificates. She has all my stuff. If she would kill her own husband, what would she do to me and her daughter? That's exactly what her daughter said to me. It was over the phone.
Yeah.
And I mean, her dad tried to, Marsha's dad, Alan, tried to shoot me when I was in high school, 17 years old. And her mom and dad, they may not have known what was going on. They may have known what was going on.
And you never heard the Richard guy's last name? Or
No, he said Richard, I said Marsha, and he said no names. That was it.
Wow.
Richard, Marsha, no names. He had brass knuckles. I know for a fact he had brass knuckles, because the whole entire time I was driving, he sat there in that passenger seat. And I'll show you. Come here. He sat right here in this passenger seat. There was, I don't have no firearm. He sat right here. He had something, he was in all black. He had something bulging right here. Okay? He had his hand on it like this. That's why I said I don't know if there was a gun or not. And he had brass knuckles, and he had them setting, like he could have boomed at any given time. He had the whole time, you know, if you're riding somewhere and you're going to do some shit like that, and you got your mask on, you put brass knuckles right there. You can wait. I think, you know what I'm saying? The man sat there the whole entire time, brass knuckles. He knocked this out to make sure that this wasn't no speaker or nothing, and I wasn't setting them up.
Wow.
He knocked this out. He jerked this thing out because it's Bluetooth. It's got that little hole on it. Took my phone, set my phone here in his lap the whole entire time. This was planned by them. All that I knew was that on Monday, the 18th, Tuesday the 18th, I was supposed Monday night, Tuesday morning, at 1:38, I was supposed to leave and go pick up this man and go up there. And I couldn't leave because I've been sick as shit. I was in here with diarrhea. I've got diarrhea like a motherfucker. You can see my throat if you want to look. I am sick as a dog.
No, I believe you.
I've got strep throat or something. I was on my way to urgent care to get checked out. Never had the Richard guy's number. He was right exactly where he said he was going to be. Where I was told where she said he was going to be. I stopped. I picked him up. So.
And then away you guys went.
And away we went. He told me how to get there. Because when we were going, when we turned off of that road before the curve. I said, this goes back towards Uniontown and Crothersville. He said, you're going to turn up here right. And I was like, okay. Well, this goes to Brownstown. Where's Freetown? I've never gone to Freetown before in my life. I've not gone up there. I don't know nobody up there. I didn't even know Marsha lived up there. For all I knew, she lived here until she said something to me. I called her daughter, who explains to me Mom has gone crazy and her husband died of unknown causes, but I think it might have been a heart attack, but I know it wasn't that because he was just fine. Everyone was drinking on Christmas Eve. The presents were set out for the kids, and Marsha went into the kitchen and made a root beer float with whipped cream and sprinkles on top of it. And she poured something out of a bottle into there. And she told Ashley that was his little extra shot because he likes spiked root beer floats. That's what she told her daughter. And she gave it to him. He drank it. I guess her granddaughter went to take a drink. And she grabbed her, yanked her away and started screaming, you're supposed to be in bed. You need to go to bed. I want to drink a Pop's root beer float. You're supposed to be in bed. It was exactly what she did. And she don't cuss like that. And Ashley said, she said you're supposed to be in bed. And she actually cussed too. That's what Ashley said to me. And Ashley said, Mom, you need to let go of my daughter. Don't grab her like that. She's 4 or 5 years old. We don't do that. You're not going to talk to my daughter that way. You're a little tipsy. You need to go lay down. She took her daughter, grabbed her by her hands, and come on, baby, let's go to bed. Nan's being a bitch. You don't have to be a bitch, Nan. Laughed.
Oh my.
The little girl. Yeah, because she heard her mom say, Nan's being a bitch. You don't have to be a bitch, Nan. Little kids. And she said she took the baby back to bed, and she came in and she looked at her mom and she said, what the hell, Mom? Well, her fiance, Ashley's fiance, is a cop in Massachusetts. Was a cop. She left that job to get with Ashley and they're moving out to New Mexico. She's about to go become a ranger in New Mexico. Her wife. And she said, your mom's acting really awfully funny. Well, apparently what the story I know was Marsha had took all their phones and put them up while they were drinking. I'm going to put the phones on charge, guys. We're going to put them in the back room. We don't need them ringing and waking the girls up. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have our drinks. We're going to have our adult time, blah, blah, blah. And then it was I think Ashley said it was horrible because an hour and a half later, he started saying, oh, I'm tired. I'm drunk. I got to go to bed. I don't feel right. But he only had that one drink, apparently, and maybe 2 beers. He said, I've never felt that drunk before in my life. And he went. And this is just what I've been told. Because I never knew the man. I have not seen Marsha since 2019. I got text now. Hey, I need a favor. Who is this? Ring, ring phone number. Hey, it's Marsha. Now, I talk to Ashley, sometimes still on the phone. But they do sound awfully a lot alike, but I'm pretty positive that was Marsha. I'm almost positive because Marsha has more of a Miss Priss, I'm the queen of the world sass to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you waiting on them to get that stuff, or?
I'll go help you guys carry this out and put it in your car right now.
Might as well. That way they can transport him and talk to him, whatever.
Is it the detective? Because I'd seriously like to be able to talk to the detective.
And then,
oh yeah, absolutely, man.
And
I appreciate you cooperating.
They come back here and stand with him if we wanted to talk to Nathaniel. So I didn't know.
Sure. He's going to say that I was home.
Okay.
You just need to tell him that I've told you everything, that Marsha know, that you guys know that Marsha done killed her husband. Sorry, Mom. Marsha set me up. My mother's pissed. She's going to disown me forever now.
Oh,
no, she won't.
Yes, she will.
Nah.
Trust me. She told me years ago to not have anything to do with that person. And I didn't. And I wouldn't.
You said your dad's running for mayor?
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah. So this is a ugly situation. And this cannot go on no media release. If that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing for something like this. But if we can keep this if we can keep this discreet as possible, I will cooperate in any means necessary
We appreciate it.
to ensure
I
that
can't promise anything
You know
at
what?
all.
Stephen is arrested and placed in handcuffs so he can be transported to the sheriff's office for a formal police interview.
So I got a question for you. Do you want to tell us about Kane?
Kane is my friend that I fucking took home. Well, I went and picked him up from his girlfriend's house last night, and I took him to his uncle.
Did Kane help you? Was he with you when you were unloading the guns here?
This morning,
Yeah. Whenever you got back with all the guns.
he was passed out, yeah.
See, remember what I told you earlier?
Tell the truth, yes, I understand.
I mean, there's information that we know or that we have that you might not know we have.
Okay.
Don't contradict the
Let me
truth.
hit that one more time, and then let me.
The truth that you have told us and the good stuff.
You've given us partial truth. We need the whole truth.
You know, don't.
And we already know that Kane was with you. So there's no use in protecting him now.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Coco.
I do. I'll say where he's at. Can you hand me a drink of that water? Let me finish that. Yep.
And he was the one that was with
At
you
his
there.
uncle's house, yes, sir.
Okay. So he was with you at Marsha's and helped you take the guns.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Give me a drink.
So the rest of the stuff about picking the guy up at the Valio that you told me, that's not true. You knew who he was, and right?
Yeah, he did have brass knuckles though. That was
Okay.
all true. I didn't know who he was. The reason I haven't told you is because Ashley's the one who set this shit up.
Okay.
And
You were the one that set it up?
no,
No, Ashley
not
was.
me. Ashley did.
So
Because her mom, she told me her mom gave her $28,000. Let me keep drinking that because I'm going to go to jail. But I want to hit that one more time. Ashley was the one who said everything. But the reason why was because everything that I just said to you. Because
okay.
this woman's murdered her husband. And if you go into her computer files, I love you, Mom. Do you have those flash drives you were talking about?
I do not.
So
Kane has them?
does? No. You say that they show or prove that she murdered her husband?
I'm not sure.
You don't know what's on the flash drives,
No,
right?
Ashley just told me where they were and to get them. But I do still want to speak with you too.
That's
Because
fine.
what I've told you is true.
Okay.
Aside from that, I'm trying to cover
Other-
for Ashley,
other
'cause
than-
that's the crazy shit you need to watch out for. And her mom. They're both.
Then you're trying to cover for Kane too.
And yeah, because he's got a baby. A baby,
Yeah.
baby.
All right,
He's
let's
got
go.
some shit
All
going
right.
on, but- Can we speak when we get down there?
We absolutely can.
Right here, buddy.
Before Stephen White's statement, investigators had no reason to believe Harold Allen's sudden death involved foul play. But, armed with Stephen's claims, detectives obtain a search warrant for Marsha's home and her phone, where they uncover explicit messages between Marsha and Ashley detailing multiple poisoning attempts leading up to Harold's death. Marsha dies before she could be charged. Ashley Jones later pleads guilty to conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder. She is sentenced to 50 years in prison. Stephen White, along with fellow burglar Nathaniel Kane Napier, pleads guilty to burglary and related firearm and theft charges. White is sentenced to 2,190 days in prison.